Hey my glam girls, welcome back to my channel. This is Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly. So today it is the July monthly favorites, and I am so excited, like I am every month, because who doesn't love talking about makeup? Okay, so of course I will be sharing with you all of the products that I've been loving in the month of July, and that's it. If this is your first time here, I am so thankful that you decided to spend some time with me today. I would truly love for you to subscribe and join the Glam Girl Squad. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You all know I love you very deeply. And let's just get right into this video. The first favorite I have to talk about is actually some vitamins. So this portion of the video is sponsored by SugarBearHair vitamins, and I'm so excited that I am working with them. They came to me at the right time. So many of you know I recently had a little girl about 4 months ago, and when they reached out to me and said, hey, we love your content, we just want to send you over some of our hair vitamins, see how you like them. That was it. Literally shortly after I received these vitamins, I started experiencing postpartum hair loss. And y'all, I did not experience this with my other two girls, so this is very new to me, kind of scary. But after reading about it, I know that this is just a natural process that can occur after having children. With that said, I was so happy to be taking vitamins specifically for my hair. So no, these vitamins have not stopped my hair from falling out, but I do feel like it is helping my hair to remain healthy and as strong as it can be during this shedding process. So what makes SugarBear differently from other companies is that, number one, there's a vitamin called biotin that is extremely healthy for our bodies, especially for hair growth. But a lot of hair vitamins will just include primarily biotin without other types of vitamins to help the body absorb biotin. With SugarBearHair, they are going to include not only biotin to help your hair grow, but they're also going to include a minimum of 12 other additional vitamins that, when taken over a longer period of time, will really help your hair to grow. Another interesting fact that I find about these vitamins is that they're gummies. So let me show you what they look like. First of all, they are so cute. I love this Tiffany blue color anyway. And so here's a little vitamin. So cute, and they taste amazing. But they're gummies, right? And a lot of gummies are made from gelatin. And if you're not aware, gelatin is primarily composed of skin, tendons, and ligaments of animals. Well, they wanted to make their vitamins safer and also make them in an alternative form, so that if you are someone who's vegan or you just prefer not to consume products that are derived from animals, you can still take their vitamins. So they decided to make their vitamins with a natural ingredient called pectin. So when you heat pectin and add sugar to it, it actually forms into a gummy-like substance, and that's how they're able to make their gummies. So I thought that was very interesting. So I really have been enjoying their vitamins. I feel like my hair, like I said, I'm still experiencing shedding, but I feel like my hair is still very shiny, very healthy looking. I've even gotten compliments from you all, like, your hair looks so nice. I went to the store the other day and this lady was like, your hair looks so nice and healthy. You must be taking care of it. And I'm like, I take my vitamins. She's like, I can tell. So I really do feel like these vitamins are really helping my hair to continue to grow, but more so just keeping it healthy and as strong as it can be, especially during this rough time that it's going through. Their vitamins are going to work over a long period of time. So they always say we are not here trying to, create some magic gummy, but when taken over a long period of time, we're gonna help your body be healthy from the inside out. And so they created these vitamins to have the ingredients that your body needs so that it can be as healthy as it can from the inside out. So this is my third bottle of vitamins. I really have been enjoying them. Sean was like, what are you taking over there? And I was like, some hair vitamins. So he has now started taking them because he, first of all, really enjoys the taste of them. And he doesn't have any hair issues, but he was like, hey, I'm always here for, getting my vitamins and taking things that are healthy for it. So I will definitely leave a link down below where you can check these out. And like I said, I really have been enjoying them. Thank you so much to SugarBearHair for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now, moving on to a personal product, we have this honey pot. This is the normal foaming wash for the vulva. So was it a month or so ago? About a month ago, I did this whole kind of self-care video, and I'll link it for you, where I just bought a bunch of like self-care products to try. And I was watching Andrea Renee's video, and she was raving about this feminine wash. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I want to try that. I love this feminine wash. This is my third bottle of this. And what I really like about it is that the feminine wash is made with a pH of 3.5 to 4.5, which is the normal pH of our vaginas. So in using this product, and now like I said, this is my third bottle, I really feel like it has helped to stabilize my pH. I feel fresher down there. It's not irritating to me at all. I've tried the normal scent. I've also tried the cucumber scent. I like the normal one better. It has not irritated me at all. This is just a really fresh type of product, and I am like sold. It really has made a difference. So wanted to talk about that because I know I had shared that in that haul video, and like that has been a standout product for me from that haul. Okay, on to my last non-makeup product. I have some energy products to talk about. So if you've never heard of Verb is a company that makes energy bars and energy drinks, but they make them much more healthy than your traditional energy bars and drinks out here on the market. So I have been purchasing Verb bars. I've been purchasing Verb bars, I want to say since January, and I'm just now getting around to talk about them because I just keep forgetting to talk about them. But I love these bars because they literally just give me energy. It's like a boost of energy without feeling the highs and the lows of like traditional energy drinks that are formulated with sugar. So this is what the bar looks like, very small. In one bar, you have the amount of caffeine as in one shot of espresso, but you don't get like this surge of energy where you're like, bing! It's just like, I am dragging, I'm tired, I eat my energy bar, and then I'm like, I'm up, okay, awesome. No low for the day. Like I said, no highs and lows. It's just really great. And I'm not a caffeine drinker, so I am more sensitive to energy drinks and things like that. The one that I have now is called Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. This is one of their newer flavors. So good. I love the cookie butter one, the banana one, so good. Like they have so many flavors. If you're somebody who is like, I'd rather put it in a drink, they also have these energizing drink mixes. So the flavor that I have is raspberry lemonade, and these only have 40 calories. Still has the same amount of caffeine as in one shot of espresso, but like I said, no highs or lows, you're just like, okay, I have energy now. So with the energy mix, the best way to mix it into your drink is take like some warm water, just a little bit of warm water, pour the mix into it, and then mix it all together, and then add your cold water to it. It's so good. Very, like I said, very energizing without feeling like you've got this surge of energy and then you're like, dang it, I'm about to hit a low because I have like this surge of energy. I love these Verb energy bars, and the way that Riley has been hazing me at night with this lack of sleep, your girl has been relying on these more than I ever imagined I would. So I love these. I do have a referral code, and so if you were to use my code, I get a discount off of these. But you can get a starter kit where you can try various flavors, or you can get the starter kit with just one flavor, just all in what you want. Same with the energizing mix, and the starter kit I believe is $15. If you use my code, it'll take off $10. So I will link that down below, but I love Verb energy bars. And another cool thing about them that I really enjoy is that when you communicate with them, you're doing it via text. So whenever I want to place an order, or if like a month has passed, I'll get a text message from them saying, hey Chelsea, you want another order? Or hey, we've got a new flavor, you want to try that? And you either say, yes, put me down, or you're just like, hey, I'll skip this month. They're like, okay, we'll check in next month. So I like the one-on-one personal conversations. And I mean, someone is responsive during normal working hours, and sometimes even into like early evening. So I know one time I was corresponding with someone, and it was like 7:30 at night, and I was able to place my order, and I got it within a week. So that's actually probably one of my favorite parts of the company, is that I'm like, let me place my Verb order and pick up my phone and text my person and get my Verb order. So I really enjoyed those. Finally got to share them with you because I kept forgetting all the other previous months, but they are like lifesaver for me right now. Okay, on to the makeup. I had to put my hair back because I am sweating in front of these lights, so I had to get it out of my face. So it would not be right to start the makeup part of this video without talking about my bundle. And I am not ashamed to talk about my own bundle as a favorite of July. So if you did not know, I was just so humbled and honored to work with Christian Audette. They are a lipstick company, and I chose my favorite lipsticks from the lipsticks that they have, and I created a little bundle here. I'll go ahead and link my video where I actually talk about it, go into more depth about the shades, but in a nutshell, I love them. So here are all 3 lipsticks in my bundle. I'm currently wearing the shade Merlot on the lips. Oh, she's so pretty. Here are swatches of all 3 lipsticks. So here is Merlot, which is the lipstick I'm wearing. Here is the nude named Noelle. And then the favorite of all 3 shades is the shade called Hocus Pocus. Some of you all have been getting them and showing me pictures, and I am utterly in love with these shades even more, seeing them on all of you all, on all the various complexions. The formulations of these lipsticks are such a beautiful creamy matte. They glide on the lips. The pigmentation is very high, so you don't have to keep lining your lips trying to get full pigmentation. And all of the lipsticks are formulated with really good ingredients and vitamins. And so I could not have asked for a better company to partner with, and I'm just so thankful that you all have enjoyed the bundle as well, or other lipsticks that you have purchased from them. I'm just so happy about how everything went down, and that you all are really satisfied with the lipsticks that are included in this bundle. Another shade that I've been loving from Christian Audette is this shade right here called Company Card, and Tara Lynn collaborated with them, and this is one of the shades in her bundle, and this is such a beautiful pinky nude. So a lot of times I'll pair Company Card with Noelle. Like I'll put Noelle all over the lips and then Company Card in the middle. So pretty. So I do have an affiliate discount code, which is GGC10. Should you want to try my bundle or just any of the other lip products from Christian Audette, you can use my discount code, or you cannot use it, still purchase from the website. Either way, I'll have that information down below, but I could not, in any good spirit, start the makeup portion of this video without talking about my absolute favorite makeup product from the month of July. Primers. I cannot stop using these 2 primers. So first we have this primer by Il Makiage. This is their no filter primer. So Il Makiage reached out to me and asked if I would create some content for them, sent me over a lot of their makeup products, and I have fallen in love with a good amount of them. I'm not gonna talk about all of them, but I will talk about a few products in this video. So the first is this primer. This is a silicone-based primer, and I typically don't really like silicone-based primers because I don't like that they don't sink into the skin. But this one, it smooths the skin so much. And I've gotten compliments from you all about how smooth my skin looks, and it has been due to this primer. My husband also one day was like, your makeup looks so good, and I'm like, it's the primer. It is such a good primer. It also doesn't feel dry on the skin. It just makes, like, my skin almost feels like powder, but like in a good way. Not drying, but just so smooth. So I like to put that primer on where I have my pores and then down my T-zone. And then I'll go over that with this Lumiere. This is the Hydrating Illuminator. When I say I cannot put this down, this is like, these 2 have to be used when I'm doing my makeup, unless I have to use like a specific brand's primer. This illuminator is so nice. Sorry if you hear Riley, she just will not go to sleep, so she has to be down here with me. But this primer is so nice. I love the radiance that your skin gets from this primer. So if you have oily skin, I do feel like you could use this primer and appreciate the radiance. However, you probably might not want extra radiance, but for someone who has maybe combo skin, normal and dry, it just gives you a beautiful radiance and glow. Nothing dewy, nothing, you know, over the top, but I think it really does add that like lit from within glow. And it's subtle, but it definitely just like plumps the skin. And then they did infuse this primer. Well, it's not really a primer, but I use it as a primer. But they infused it with some good skincare ingredients. So I can't get enough of it. Like, cannot get enough of it. Next, we have a foundation that I have never fallen out of love with, but I've just been using it because I love to use this in the summertime. The Kosas Tinted Face Oil, you guys, this is one of my favorite foundations, hands down. The glow and the radiance that this face oil gives me is just none other. I just did a ranking of all of my tinted moisturizers, and I talk a lot about this particular product in there, so I'll link that for you. But in a nutshell, it has really good coverage. So it has medium coverage. You can also apply less and then get lighter coverage. Although it's formulated with many different oils, all of the oils do absorb into the skin very nicely. So it's just not sitting on top of the skin. And it gives me like the queen of glow, summer goddess glow. Like all the glow I could ever want, this particular product gives it to me, but it does not make me look even oilier at the end of the day. I can't say enough good things about this product. I've been raving about this product now, probably going on 2 years, and I just keep falling back in love with it. So I was using this a lot this month, so I had to talk about it. Concealer. So I really enjoy the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. So I wear the shade 44H, and in the Kosas, I wear the shade 7.5. So I have been enjoying this concealer because I think it has beautiful coverage. This is a full coverage concealer, and what I do is I just add a little bit here and then a little bit out here. So it gives me really nice, solid, medium coverage, but this ultra creamy formula is not drying under my eyes because the original Tarte Shape Tape was just too drying under my eyes. This one is not. I think it's like the perfect medium of good coverage, not too dewy, but obviously not too drying. And so I have really been enjoying this. It's quite frankly become a favorite of mine. On to powder, guys. I have had a hardcore love affair with Kosas Cloud Set Powder in the shade Pillowy. I've talked about this powder so much, but just in case you were wondering if I was still using it, I'm still using it, and I don't know when I'm gonna stop using it. It's the best blurring powder that I have been using so far, and that's why I can't put it down. On to bronzer. So a couple of favorite bronzers here. First, the Say Cream bronzers. I have both of them. I have the shades Medium Bronze, which is the, I want to say this is the second or third shade, and then I have Deep Bronze. And when I say I cannot put these down, like cannot put these down. So the way that I like to wear these is I will go in with Medium Bronze and apply it all over the face. And then with Deep Bronze, I will go in and just concentrate it like right along here, just to give a more like sculpted and then like bronzed effect. Oh, so good. I love how creamy these are. They blend so effortlessly into the skin, yet they do have really good lasting power. They're not too emollient, so I don't feel the need to have to apply a powder bronzer on top. And they're pretty reasonably priced for them to be at Sephora. So I can't put these down. Like, these are a hardcore favorite of mine. Another bronzer that I have really been enjoying this month is this one by Wayne Goss. This is the Radiance Boosting Face Palette in the shade Deep Copper. So this is his bronze and sculpting bronzer palette. So I use this shade to bronze with, and then this is my absolute favorite shade to contour my nose with. The absolute best shade to contour my nose with. So I'm actually wearing this bronzer today. That's the bronzer that you see here. And then this is what I have used to contour my nose. I love how, first of all, so soft and buttery the formula is. And these bronzers do have some radiance to them, but I think from a distance, they look more matte. And you just have more of like a seamless radiance to the face. It doesn't look like you added like a shimmer bronzer to the cheeks, which I don't like. I prefer my bronzers to be matte. But I have been reaching for this primarily to do my nose contour, and then I'll have it out and I'm like, well, I'll just throw this on. and I really have enjoyed it. So I'm hoping that Wayne Goss will come out with some more shades so that if you have a deeper complexion than me, then you can enjoy them and try them. Two other bronzers that I can't put down are by Cashapp. These are their baked bronzers. So I have both shades medium right here, and I have deep. And I've been using deep more than medium because it shows up a little bit better, and I have gotten a little bit of a tan. Now, when I do want to have a little radiance to my bronzer, these are the bronzers that I pick up. Let me just do little quick swatches. Don't want to hold you, don't want to hold you. So as you can see, medium is very light. It does still show on me, but it is quite light. Deep shows up a lot better. And this arm swatch is not the best swatch because when you apply it to the cheeks, it actually shows up more than it does on my arm, but it blends so nicely. And the radiance is not overpowering at all. It's more radiant than the Wayne Goss ones, but not like glittery or chunky, but it just, ooh, gives me that bronze goddess glow. And then if I add on the tinted face oil, and then I go in with the Revealer Concealer, another favorite of mine, but I just started taking this one out so we can't include it for July. And then add these Cashapp bronzers. That's all I need. Highlight. So I picked up the new Dior. These are the Forever Couture Luminizers, and I picked up two shades. This is the shade Golden Glow, and these luminizers are so beautiful. I would even say they're like ethereal. And I did a review on these, so I'll go ahead and link that for you so you can watch it. This is the shade called Coral Glow, and I think these are just stunning. I like that they refer to them as luminizers. I think that's a really good word to use to describe them because they're not like traditional highlights. They're so smooth, they just illuminate the skin versus looking like traditional highlights that might, you know, have a little more texture to them. These are just so beautiful. This shade is Coral Glow, and then this is Golden Glow. So these I think are excellent. I think they would work well for all skin types, especially if maybe you have more mature skin or skin that is a little more textured. I don't think it's gonna emphasize your texture as much, but these are beautiful, and I definitely think if you've been looking into them and you're interested in trying them, I definitely think you should check them out. Eyeshadow palette. So I finally picked up Leela from Natasha Denona, and I just have been having me a good old time wearing this palette. I got this palette on sale, and I would recommend getting it on sale. I did just do a ranking video of all of my Natasha palettes, the large pans and the midi pans, so I'll provide that link for you as well. But I can't get enough of Leela. I have wanted Leela for so long, and so I'm really glad that I finally picked it up. And Biba. Who could have told me that this neutral goodness would be like the love of my life? Because you couldn't have told me. Biba has been it. I've actually used Biba more than Leela, and I just keep reaching for it like over and over and over again. One of you all said, can you rank your favorite neutral palettes? Because they were interested in my thoughts comparing Biba to Patrick Ta, and I was like, oh, you have given me a challenge, because if y'all know me, you know I love the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette. I obviously can't tell you which one I like better. You gotta wait for the video, but I will say this. Biba is worth the full price. Leela, I would get it on sale. Biba, I would pay full price for it. For sure. So really have been loving these two eyeshadow palettes. The formulation in Biba is just superior. Everything about that palette, the mattes, the shimmers, is just beautiful. Leela, the formulation is good. Not better than Biba, but it's good and it's solid. So I still really enjoy both of them. A liner. Well, since we're talking about Natasha, she came out with her Macro Belade eyeliner. It is so good, y'all. So I am not the person that wears a winged eyeliner all the time, but when I do want to wear one, I want to use a pen. First of all, a pen. I want to use one that's going to make it easier for me to draw my wing, and I also want to make sure that the ink is black that it's matte, more matte, and that it doesn't bleed everywhere. This eyeliner checks off all of those criteria. It has a luminous finish, but it is not luminous to where it looks like shiny. To me, it still looks more matte. It is black as black can be, and I find it so easy to draw my winged liner, to get the accuracy of the liner that I want. It does not bleed all over the eye, and the liner stays put, so it has extremely long wear. And every time I have used this, you all have been like, your eyeliner is on point. And I'm like, thank you. Thank Natasha. This thing is good. It is really good. And then two mascaras that I have really been enjoying this month. First one by Wayne Goss, the second by Il Makiage. So Wayne Goss's mascara is waterproof, and he said, I wanted to make a mascara that's gonna actually do what it's supposed to do. Make your lashes long and make them have a lot of volume. And it does just that. What I really enjoy about this mascara is that, number one, he formulated it to where every time you pull the wand out, you only get the amount of mascara you need. So you don't get a whole bunch of extra mascara or product on the wand, which reduces clumping and also transfer onto the eyes. And then I also like the shape of the actual wand. I feel like it really does grab each hair and separate them so that you can have good length and volume. And then with the Il Makiage one, I want to say that I like it for the same reasons. So even though the wand shapes are different, I feel like they do kind of the same thing. I don't get a lot of excess product on the wand when I take it out of its container, and then the shape of the hairs does the same thing. I think it provides a lot of length and volume. I think the Il Makiage mascara gives me more volume, so I do lean toward liking this one more than the Wayne Goss one, but I've been reaching for both of them. I like them when I wear my falsies. Today I wore the Wayne Goss one because I did a whole video dedicated to Wayne Goss, and I'll link that for you if you are interested in watching that. But I've been using both of these quite interchangeably throughout this month, and I'm going to continue using them because I really, really do enjoy them. Another product from Il Makiage, I told y'all, I found some really good products from this brand, is their brow pen. So this is in the shade Truffles, and y'all, this brow pen, when you look at it, it doesn't look like much, you know, it just looks like, okay, it's a brow pen. I love this shade Truffles. So I like for my brows to have a cooler look to them. I'm looking at them right now. And this shade Truffles is the perfect cool toned brown, almost like grayish color. Look at that. That is stunning. Stunning. It's like my favorite. I also like the actual pen part. I didn't know how I would feel about this. I was like, okay, this looks like it could kind of run all over the eye, kind of bleed all over the eye, and it doesn't. It stays in place. When I'm filling in my brows, for some reason, I feel like I can fill my brows in quite quickly, but get them to look the way that I want them to look. And it's just great. Like I literally have not picked up my Fenty brow product, my Charlotte Tilbury brow product. Those were the two that I was using before I received this one, and I have not put it down. I know for a fact, like, they sent me this product. I will definitely be purchasing this once I run out, because this, I love the color, and like I said, I like I don't know, it's just easy to use. One downside, doesn't come with a spoolie, so I just have to use a separate spoolie. But the product is so good that I don't mind using a separate product for the spoolie because, oh, it is so good. And then lastly, I have been truly loving Sonia G's Lotus set. So between the Lotus set and the Fusion set, your girl is set in terms of face brushes. But this Lotus set I really like because she also incorporated some eyeshadow brushes. I have used all of them. I'm sorry, they're all dirty, but I have been using them and I love them. From what I remember, I think the Lotus set is still in stock, but I did do a review comparing the Lotus set to her Fusion set, and I'll go ahead and link that. So if you're kind of stuck between the two and you're not sure which one you might want, I definitely think you should check out that video because it could be very helpful to you. But I really like how I can essentially do my whole face with these brushes. My favorites that I have been using the most, ironically, have been the two cheek brushes. I say ironically because all of them are good, but I've been reaching for these like non-stop. This is their cheek brush, and then this is the detailer brush. So I like to use this cheek brush to apply my blush. And for the detailed brush, I will use it to apply my blush. And then I'll flip it on this side to apply my highlight, and it is just beautiful. All three of the eye brushes, I mean, I need to wash them, but they are like staples in terms of, I love their shapes. I think they work really great for my eye shape. My eye shape is not the biggest, so I like that they really do work well for my eye shape and they're not too oversized. And then this brush right here, I really enjoy using it for my cream bronzer. You can use it for foundation, but I tend to reach for it more for my cream bronzer. So I think she did an amazing job creating this Lotus set. The Lotus set is limited edition, the Fusion set is not. And then a fragrance. So I love and kind of have been loving this Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. This takes me all the way back to college. Oh, I love this powdery type of scent. I'll go ahead and put the notes on the screen because y'all know I be forgetting notes. So I'm working on it, but I forget. But the best way that I can describe this is it smells like a very elegant powder. And every time I wear it, I'm just like, oh, take me back to those great old college days. It's quite nostalgic in the scent, but I really enjoy it. It's very long wearing. Because I don't wear fragrance all the time, I can do with purchasing, you know, a mini size of it. And what I do like about this size is that sometimes when you purchase a fragrance and it's mini size, it doesn't smell the same and it also doesn't last as long. And I feel like this actually does compared to purchasing the larger size. So I purchased this one so I could also travel with it and put it in my purse. But I have been using this one so much. It is so beautiful, and I think it's just a great everyday type of fragrance. Guys, those have been my favorites for the month of July. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and definitely leave me in the comment section some of your favorites of July. We are over halfway through the year, and the best time of the year is coming because we're getting into the fall makeup and then holiday makeup. Whoops! All the makeups. Cannot wait. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorites of July were, because I'm sure you tried makeup that I didn't try, and you know your girl's always looking to try some new makeup. And if you've made it to this point in the video and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, come on, go ahead and join the Glam Girl squad. Go ahead and subscribe because we'd love to have you. And guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.